And good morning, y'all, or good afternoon. This is Old Man Gib, and I apologize for not being on doing a video last few days. Haven't been feeling real well, and then also got kind of caught up in watching all this going on in the Ukraine. Boy, that's rough. I guess about the only thing I can say about it is that only those of us that have been to war know the true cost of war. And that war should always be the absolute very last option. My prayers and my thoughts for all the people in Ukraine, in Europe that are going to suffer from this. This isn't, anything that's nice in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, it's a real sad thing. Catch y'all up. We are up here in 11th hour. We've got our base in Wharf built. Now I had to take our big capital ship and sell it. Something was glitched out with it. Every time I would get out of my ship, when I'd land or something, I'd just fall through it. And so I ended up having to go down to the shipyard, and I just saw it. I have 3 rattlesnakes, Alpha, Bravo, and Gamma, and I split up all my fighters that I had on the big cap ship, on the Monarch or whatever it was. I split them all up and have them out assigned to each one of the rattlesnakes to support. Like these 2 rattlesnakes each have some frigates with them, and this one has a frigate and 2 frigates, 2 fighters. This one has 2 frigates, 2 fighters, and this one has all the remainders of the fighters, and we got 1 fighter that is patrolling the wharf. So, and then down here we've got our builder, and it is working on the defense platforms down here. Now what I did is I've got 2, there'll be altogether 4 crosses, and 2 low, 2 high in the same plot, and that should cover the jump gate down here. Now we'll fly down there. Hey, guess I ought to select my ship, huh? And show you what I mean. It's like we got everybody headed for the gate. I don't know what's going on down there, but yeah, we got everyone headed for the gate. Now, this just could be because of patrol duty, but we will see when we get down there. Also, things aren't looking too good down there in Taiwan. Got a friend that games with us from time to time that lives in Taiwan, and he said tensions have been pretty tight down there. China's invaded their airspace and everything else, and got word yesterday that Russia has a naval fleet in the Sea of Japan to keep track on U.S. and Japanese fleet status so that they can't, and ready to engage so that they can't move north and help the Ukraine and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, the very absolute thing, last thing anybody on this planet should want is Russia and China, the U.S., Japan, another world war. It will be ugly, and it would be devastating. And that is the absolute last thing anybody in their right mind wants. War is just absolutely horrendous. Okay, now let's come down here. I'm going to go into SATA so that I can maneuver faster. This fighter don't maneuver real fast. But you can see how those are. Just simple defense platforms and across, and there'll be too low and too high, so that when any enemies come through the gate, you know, they will be faced with 4 defense platforms that are pretty stoutly stocked with weapons. Ignore that, dude. So that's what we got going on over here. Now, you know, of course, on the other side of this gate is Argon country. You know, we took the 11th hour from Argon. They are stuck up here with Guiding Star, and they have rebuilt a wharf up here. So, and every now and then they send some folks through, but so far they haven't been causing too big a hassle. They got a mammoth down here that's, you know, they're trying to build in, but what I'm trying to do is I'm going to make 11th hour the House of Gibbs territory, and that'll also put a buffer between Argon and the ZYA over here. Now the Xenon are working their ever-loving alien roboted minds off over here to take out the split areas over here. So eventually we're going to have to come over here and deal with the split. Now I've put, you know, see, they've got another daggum defense platform in there, and they got a carrier up there moving. They took out all of our, I got a defense platform up here, but it looks like the builder I had on that got whacked or something. Let me see what's going on up here. See, I got see, it's full of everything. It may have just been damaged, I don't know. But we got a Xenon defense platform up here. We're going to have to make sure it gets taken out of there pretty soon. They got another one, factory they're building in there. What are we looking like down here? Yeah, see, they've taken out they took out all my, there was a ship there that I went and got. They have smoked all my laser tower installations I had. That sucks. What about over here? Yeah, see, we got one left there. That's a satellite. We got some K's moving down there. Yeah, we're going to have to address the Xenon issue before too long as well, or we're going to lose all of our areas. So I'm going to have to... The freaking split over here ain't doing nothing to protect themselves. They're not building any type of capital ships or anything. There's one in Odysseus that I sold them. But yeah, you know, it's just like they're not doing too much to protect themselves. So I'm trying to do what I can to protect my area up here. Now I'm probably going to have to put in some defense platforms up here. My wharf is pretty well protected, but we'll see. So, yeah, well, them are building. I got, you know, my fleet's out here. I'm probably going to have to build a shipyard in here sooner rather than later, so I can build my own rattlesnakes and heavier ships because the Split just aren't building anything. I don't know what is up with them. Our refined goods station here is doing real well on making us money. So, yep, that is the state of the galaxy right now. And I hope you all enjoy this episode. Like I said, I apologize for not being on. I haven't been feeling real well. And do me a favor, join me in prayer for all the folks in Ukraine, Taiwan, just around the world that are suffering at the hands of oppression, regardless, no matter where they're at. And this is Old Man Gib, and I will see you in the next one.